Hello friends, this is Anur Gadia, safety consultant, trainer and your safety partner. We have come to Mahatech exhibition and we are here at Vintech's Fire stall. We are associated with Vintech's Fire since very long. We are here to understand suppression system. We are very glad to meet Gladian sir. He has done masters in fire safety, and he will explain us why suppression system is used, what are the components, and where we should be using them, and which particular stuff or gas we should be using. Welcome, sir. Very nice meeting you. Thank you. I've seen this suppression system. What is it? It is, and what is? Please explain us.
Yeah, sure. So thank you for having me. So I'll just briefly explain what the system is and how it works and where typically you use it. So this is a suppression system. It's a mock-up of it, a simple model that we have made to show people how the system is and how it works. So the first one over here is a carbon dioxide based suppression system. This is a comparatively older method of suppression. So in this CO2 gas is stored in these cylinders, and there are multiple ranges in which they can be stored. There are cylinders like 1 cylinder systems and up to 60 to 80 cylinder systems depending on the volume of the room. So that is what we consider to design the system. So some of the components of the system is basically this cylinder. Then these are connected to nozzles over the top that is spread into the room so that the gas occupies the entire room. Then these are connected to an alarm system with detectors, which can be smoke or heat or flame detectors, that is used to trigger the system. So once the detectors detect a fire, they send a signal to a solenoid valve attached to these cylinders, which in turn releases the gas and floods the whole room. So this is one of the older techniques. CO2, the comparatively newer one, is using clean agent. So it's a similar setup. The general arrangement is very similar and the working is similar, but instead of the carbon dioxide, which has a lot of impact on global warming and ozone depletion, a cleaner gas was created, which is the clean agent suppression. So there are various types of gases that are used, but they are collectively classed as clean agents. So yeah, that is the working, and the rest of it is similar. They are used typically in like server rooms or areas where other methods of suppression are not effective.
It is used in server rooms, electrical panel rooms, and maybe nearby electrical panels. But it can be used all over also, right?
Yeah.
And there are companies who are installing it all over the warehouses and all.
Yeah. Where there are applications where a huge warehouse, typically like an electrical warehouse, or where the components that have a high risk of fire, there are systems that cover the whole warehouse, which is why I said there are systems that can have like 30 or 40 or even 50 cylinders. But yeah, it occupies a lot of space. As you can see, these cylinders are massive. So now there are also more advanced technologies that occupy less space and are more effective and more greener, which is something that we strive a lot in today's world. So yeah.
So Gladden sir, means you say that by clean agent is a better option compared to CO2 with regards to environment benefit. One more thing I would like to add, if it is a CO2 system, the person cannot stay there. He will maybe get affected with suffocation. But with regards to clean agent, the person can stay there and he will not be harmed. We don't suggest him that you go and be there inside, but if you are inside and suppression system is on, it will not be that harmful compared to CO2 system. Okay, we are transforming into automated fire systems where we don't need human intervention to extinguish the fire. So suppression system is mainly a pioneer for that. We have number of type of suppression system. This was gas suppression system, and let's see about other stuff. Here you can see the panel which is this is the release panel by which everything is operated. The fire alarm system and all is connected to this. When there is a fire, the fire alarm system will send a signal to this release panel, and this release panel will in turn activate the gas suppression system. Gladden sir, can you do you want to add something, some information on this?
So yeah, as you rightly pointed out, so this is like one of the main components that is used to operate the system. So the detectors and all the devices that are used to detect the fire are connected to this panel, and when there is a fire detected, it sends a signal to the panel, and the panel in turn operates the valve that is attached to the top of the cylinders, and the room is flooded with the gas. So there are different types of detectors that are used according to the type of area you are trying to protect. So if you want the activation to be very quick, there are flame detectors which have an activation time of around less than 5 seconds or 5 to 10 seconds. If for commercial reasons, or if you don't need the detection to be as quick, then there are heat and smoke detectors. And adding on to that, you can also cross zone different detectors. So what cross zoning basically means, it's a type of checking. So this is used to prevent false activation, because if this activated by not the right time, then it's a huge loss commercially, and that it can also damage things.
As you rightly said, I visit client for trainings and all. This fault activation is a very big challenge at many places, many industries. Maybe because of many reasons, there are false activation, and because of that, they keep that particular system off it. And if you are keeping the system off, there's no use. There's no sense of installing it. So, tackling the fault detection, fault detection is a very good point to say.
So yeah, basically the cross zoning, how it helps, like these panels have separate zones, so different detectors are connected to different zones. So how the system works is, you check 2 different zones, and only after 2 zones have detected a fire, it activates the system. So that helps us reduce the number of false activations and prevent the system from releasing when it's not needed. And additionally, we also provide manual buttons. So this mock-up does not have it shown right now, but there are 2 manual release and abort buttons. So that helps to prevent activation. Like, you can either manually release it for some reason, if there's some electrical fault and the detector does not detect the fire, you can manually release the fire. At the same time, if it's a small enough fire that you can tackle using extinguishers or directly, you can also abort the release. So that helps saving the system when it's not needed.
Very good, thank you, Gladden sir. It is, I think so, it seems to be a very simple panel. And when you, as Gladden sir has good knowledge in this particular topic, he has been a consultant in UK he has been working as a consultant in UK. So very good. Thanks for your knowledge, sir. Very good thing when you are taking stuffs, if you are taking from an expert, it will be definitely make a lot of difference. I've been to companies and all where I find their fire alarm system or their fire detection system is not active. And when I ask them, they mention a lot of challenges. It also challenges are there with regards to service also. And with regards to this, I just mentioned for fall detection, or maybe installation of new machinery, or installation of new particular area where we have installed new detection alarm detection devices and all. So with regards to Vintex Fire, we can assure by timely service and good quality product. If you want to ask any questions regarding the same, you can you can comment on this particular video. We'll be there, glad to help you. We'll like to connect with Gladden sir also. And please mention your comments, details, or maybe any of your query. Please mention on the comment section. And feel free to contact Milan Safety anytime. Our contact number is 9699953532. We are associated with Vintex Fire. We can deliver with their products to you good rates, and with definitely Vintex team is always there to help us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gladden sir. Thank you very much. This is Alok Gadia, safety consultant, trainer, and your safety partner. Jai Hind.